If they can make seedless fruit, they can make you infertile. All they need is the right tool.
Ah, yes, they are putting chemicals in the fruit that makes people sterile. For the people that actually don't want to have kids, I kind of feel like that's a very delicious contraceptive. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're heading back into r/Insane People Facebook because social media, the S stands for stupid as shit. So, you know, if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications, or I don't know, say frickin' Fortnite in the comments because algorithm go burr. I am in search of a responsible, trustworthy, caring person to babysit my baby girl. I pay $20 a day, and I work from 2 p.m. to around 9:30 p.m. Unless it gets busy, I may be a little later. I usually work Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Saturdays. Ayani is how her name's pronounced, and she is a year and a half. Oh yeah, no, $20 a day? Yeah, now look, that might have been an appropriate wage for babysitting back in your day, but this is very much not back in your day, and I'm fairly certain $20 for 7.5 hours of work is not gonna fly, so, you know, good luck on that one. I wish you the best in your search, but I do believe that you should be accustomed to disappointment, because if you are not, then what the shit? The London fireworks were rainbow to celebrate the LGBTQ community. The first image of 2024 at the ball drop in NYC was a gay couple kissing. This is all by design. They're going to keep forcing this propaganda onto us. People out here really getting upset over 3 seconds of camera footage. Meanwhile, I had to go back and check because maybe I blinked when it happened, but I don't remember seeing it. But yeah, then after that kiss, they went to a straight couple kissing. And, yeah, you're not getting upset over that because, oh, that's your moral there. Imagine getting pissy at somebody celebrating New Year's however they want with their own beliefs and everything, and you having a problem with that. God forbid. Kind of wondering if they'd showed the two couples kissing in a separate order, that would have been a different kind of meaning to you. It's like, oh, they're not trying to prioritize now. I hope that you all had a wonderful New Year's. Doctors and nurses are some of the most dangerous people on Earth. They give people poison thinking that they are helping them. Some go out of their way to purposely end and injure people, especially when money is involved. Stay away from doctors and stay away from nurses. You know, as somebody who happens to have a job, I will tell you this right now. In general, rule of thumb is that you earn more money by doing the job than it is doing something not the job, and I feel like these people are there for the job, and you know, you very much need to understand that, but no, you're gonna have the same type of persistence as your average viral infection. It's really common for rebellious, immodest women today to say it is the man's problem if he lusts rather than dealing with their own sin of immodesty. I sometimes want to ask those women why they don't run around buck bare. I mean, if there is no sin in whatever a woman reveals, because it is only a man's sin if he lusts, then she should be able to go bare if she wants to, right? Why not strip and get money for it while she is at it? If she is horrified at the thought and knows that would be sinful, then she agrees that revealing her body to men who are not her husband is inherently sinful. Private, lewd areas of the body should be covered. That is her responsibility, regardless of the thoughts in a man's mind. Facts. Do your own research is just code for the source I believes are embarrassing. Let me get this straight. You're braying the mainstream media view fed to you, a view shaped by propagandist politicians, but if I contend against you or question that, I uniquely must meticulously counter every link in the chain of your unchallenged ignorance with a doctrine level of sourcing, footnotes, and references, evidence which you will dismiss anyway as a mere conspiracy
And as the comments that follows this debate confirm, I'm entirely right. This is the best part.
You presented a highly imaginary scenario and made no point whatsoever, even less demonstrated a doctoral level of sourcing. Now that it has been all pointed out to you, you declare victory. This is truly hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna be legit. Anybody that says the whole "you need to do your own research" thing, yeah, congratulations. You just lost any and all debate that you thought you had going on. If you have a point that you want to be said, you should be able to back up your own point and not leave it up to the other person to prove why you are right. If you're willing to make a statement, then you should be willing to explain why your statement is the one you're sticking to and not just telling somebody,
well, you need to do your own research.
It really, every time I hear that, it's just stupid.
It is no secret that I have questioned so much in life here in the last few years. Well, in all of my learning, I found these two groups. So much information and things that many of us deal with, and no flipping doctor even suggests the things as a possible reason. We deworm our dogs and cats and livestock, but not ourselves. And yet dogs and cats live in our homes and sleep on our pillows, gives us kisses, oh, and the food we eat. So there are two groups if you are curious, just wanted to share.
Yes, but you do happen to realize that the difference between humans and animals is the fact that there's a bit of a hygiene thing, and, we don't eat and, doo-doo out in the fields. I am fairly certain if humans acted like dogs, I'm fairly certain that worms would be an issue, but we don't, so it's not an issue.
During lunch yesterday, my son brought up the fact that two kids in his class wear tails, and they pretend to be cats, and they fight and argue over whose tail costs more. This is the most pathetic thing I have ever heard in my life. The parents should be ashamed of themselves for setting their kids up for failure. If you think that your child is going to be a successful adult wearing a tail, pretending to be a cat, you might want to go get yourself evaluated. All I could think of was poor kids. This is happening in our school district, and it is being allowed all the way down to elementary age levels. How freaking pathetic.
Why are you hopping on here to make fun of two kids playing make-believe? I don't know, honestly, some people really got nothing better to do. I mean, myself, I usually play video games on my time off, but I guess other people, their hobbies are being pissy about nonsensical issues. Was also really saying that they're gonna be setting their kids up to failure, like playing pretend is going to end everything coming forward in the future. You're gonna be saying that until you get hit with a lawyer fee and the lawyer done do a woo and happens to go to furry conventions. Ain't nothing wrong about that whatsoever. It's just people enjoying having fun their own way. The way I kind of see that is basically, if it's not hurting everybody, don't get pissy and shut up.
2 years ago, when that trash-talking loudmouth was running the country, and you could afford bacon and gas, and feel good about splurging sometimes, and your 401 was actually growing, and you didn't have to worry about your 3-year-old being indoctrinated, nor your baby starving because there was no formula. Yeah, I remember those days, and I miss that loudmouth, Twitter talking trash orange man that was running our country pretty good and making our country great again. If you can say we are better places because you voted for the dementia-riddled man in office now, something is wrong with you.
Ah yes, and the good old explainer or try to justify her with the evidence of a low gas price. Hey, dingbat, the gas prices were low because a lot of people were told to stay home. It's a whole supply and demand kind of thing. Gas prices were low across the globe because of that whole event going on, but now I kind of do want that tater log and tender roll thing. $1 a piece actually sounds pretty dang good.
This is the face of a scumbag. She ruined breakfast this morning at a Boston diner to do an unannounced health inspection. The immigrant family running the place had to stop to accompany this psycho. Don't give me the she's just doing her job line fine. She is what is wrong with America. Okay, but she kinda was just doing her job. That's the whole thing about health inspectors, you dummy. Here's an idea. Let customers freely choose which restaurants meet their health standards.
Oi, dunce. Here, just the fact that you're able to eat with the roaches perfectly fine does not mean that everybody else in the room is.
Not some communist like this evil woman. Get a real job.
Ah, yes, because health inspector is totally not a real job. And it's totally not like the unexpected showing up of the health inspector is supposed to be something that helps with consistency, because I can guarantee you, if somebody was told, hey, this person's gonna be coming up soon to check, and if you don't pass, you're gonna get shut down, yeah, no, people would clean up beforehand. But other than that, that's kind of why they do the unexpected stuff, to make sure you're consistent. Just because your living situation and your dining situation may be less of a standard than other people, don't mean that that needs to be the standard for everybody. I can guarantee you I'm not fine with eating with bugs. I tolerate your butt, but that's just because I'm legally obligated to. I can't call the health inspector on your crusty ass.
It's such nonsense. You are loved. You don't need an inanimate object like a freaking bus loving you, or a random stranger in charge of marketing and corporate messaging deciding it reads well to tell you that are you. So it's absolutely freaking meaningless. And, oh yeah, by the way, this was the bus. If anybody already got an idea of what Dingbat Up Top's thought process is, you pretty much are spot on with your thinkings. 2, it implies that without this anonymous, meaningless validation, you wouldn't be. Because why would you need this rando saying it if your family and friends would? So obviously your family and friends don't love you, and your only source of love is this marketing flag and the people behind it.
Get bed and stop manipulating vulnerable people. The flag is also homophobic, anti-women, promotes body dissociation and sterilization, sanitizes yeah, I can't say that, but working, and conflates a paraphilia with being gay or black, but that is just in addition. Only on Earth could you ever see anybody having something that says you belong or we love you, and then some people have a problem with that. I hate the fact that that thought process exists.
If you don't know what these people sold their soul to, destroy and take away your liberty and corrupt morals within you, you just don't want to wake up, #Christmas, #CN Traveler. If you are seeing this, you are finally awake, and your eyes are open, and you can now see Taylor Swift in her actual true form.
Look, I know that the Swifties worship Taylor like some kind of god, but I'm fairly certain this is not what anybody was thinking of at all. I mean, look, this is just so, I don't know what to go off this. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up the most of internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.